Welcome to Car Flash, your go-to spot for real-world car reviews, where we break it all down to help you make smarter choices on the road. If you're looking for compact comfort, value, and just a touch of attitude, today's spotlight is on the freshly updated 2026 Nissan Sentra. It's got a few design tweaks, smarter tech, and Nissan's ongoing push to keep this sedan competitive in a shrinking market. Let's dive in and see if it's worth your time and your money. Exterior. Right from the first glance, the 2026 Sentra looks more confident than ever. Nissan didn't completely redesign it, but the facelift brings in subtle refinements that actually make a big difference. The front fascia is sharper and more refined. The V-Motion grille now wears a more sculpted look with a slightly darkened chrome outline, blending nicely into the redesigned headlights. Those headlights, by the way, now feature standard LED tech across the lineup, a much-needed upgrade over the old halogens. The DRL signature has a more aggressive, modern shape that makes the Sentra look sportier even when it's standing still. As you move to the side, the profile is clean, balanced, and just the right mix of elegant and sporty. The 2026 model keeps the floating roof design with that characteristic blacked-out C-pillar, which gives it a slightly coupe-like vibe. The door panels have subtle character lines that catch the light just right, and the wheel options now include an updated set of 16, 17, and 18-inch alloys depending on the trim. If you're eyeing the SR model, you'll notice it rides on a sleek set of blacked-out 18s that really boost the sporty aesthetic. The ride height stays low and planted, making this compact sedan look more premium than it actually is, a nice trick that Nissan has been refining in recent years. Around the back, the Sentra continues its subtle glow-up with updated LED taillights that echo the front's sharper lighting design. The rear bumper now has a more pronounced sculpt to it, giving the lower half of the car a stronger visual base. On the SR trim, you get a rear spoiler and a faux diffuser style insert that adds a little extra flair without being over the top. There's also a touch of gloss black trimming around the bumper edges and a slight reshaping of the trunk lid to improve aerodynamics, though you'd need a sharp eye to notice. The dual exhaust cutouts are still decorative rather than functional, but it completes the sporty image. Interior. Now, once you step inside the 2026 Sentra, the improvements continue, and they're not just about looks. The cabin is still one of the more upscale options in the compact segment. Nissan's gliding wing dashboard design carries over, but now it integrates an updated 8-inch infotainment display as standard on most trims, with a larger 12.3-inch touchscreen now available on the SR and SV premium package models. The new display is quicker to respond, has cleaner graphics, and finally supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The layout is intuitive, with physical buttons for climate controls and volume, which we love. There's a satisfying tactile quality to the knobs and switches, especially on higher trims. Material quality is solid overall. A soft touch materials on the upper dash and doors, stitched panels on SR models, and even contrast colored trim depending on your exterior paint choice. The flat bottom steering wheel feels good in the hands, and the digital instrument cluster on upper trims is sharp, with customizable menus and clear navigation prompts. Seating comfort is another area where the Sentra shines. Nissan's zero-gravity front seats are supportive and firm, making them great for long drives. They come with heating options, and on SR trims, even the rear seats are heated, a rare treat in this price range. Legroom is solid up front and respectable in the rear for a compact, though tall passengers might still find headroom a little tight under the sloping roofline. The trunk offers just over 14 cubic feet of cargo space, not the best in class, but the opening is wide and the seats fold down for more versatility. Performance under the hood, things stay mostly the same, and that's both good and bad, depending on what you're after. Powering the 2026 Sentra is the same 2.0-liter inline-4 engine making 149 horsepower and 146 pound-feet of torque. It's paired to Nissan's latest Xtronic CVT. Now, If you were hoping for more power or a turbocharged option A like the one in the Civic or the Mazda 3, you might be a little disappointed. But for everyday driving, commuting, and city cruising, the Sentra gets the job done. Acceleration is adequate, with a 0-60 time around 8.5 to 9 seconds, and the CVT has been tweaked for smoother engagement and less of that droning feel under hard acceleration. Where the Sentra impresses is in ride quality. The suspension tuning is surprisingly composed, absorbing bumps and rough pavement with ease. It feels more refined than some of its rivals, and road noise is well managed, especially for a car at this price point. Steering is light but predictable, and while you won't mistake this for a sports sedan, it handles corners with more poise than you'd expect. The SR model adds a bit more weight to the steering and slightly stiffer dampers, giving it a bit more confidence through twists and turns. Fuel economy remains strong, up to 34 miles per gallon combined depending on the trim, which keeps operating costs low. Nissan has also included idle stop-start as standard now, which helps squeeze out a bit more efficiency in city driving. Braking is consistent, with good pedal feel and short stopping distances. Safety tech is another highlight. Nissan's Safety Shield 360 is now standard across all trims, meaning you get automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and automatic high beams even on the base model. Higher trims also offer adaptive cruise control and a surround view camera system that's genuinely helpful when parking in tight spaces. As for pricing, the 2026 Nissan Sentra remains one of the more affordable options in its class. The base S model starts around $21,000. While the mid-tier SV comes in closer to $23,500. The fully loaded SR with the premium package and all the bells and whistles will set you back around $26,000, which still undercuts many rivals with similar equipment. That makes it a great value proposition, especially if you want a stylish, well-equipped sedan without breaking the bank. So, wrapping things up, is the 2026 Sentra worth considering? Absolutely, especially if your priorities include comfort, safety, fuel efficiency, and modern tech in a sleek, compact package. No, it's not the most thrilling ride out there, and performance enthusiasts might look elsewhere. But for daily use, family errands, or commuting, the Sentra continues to be a smart, practical, and surprisingly refined choice in a segment that's getting smaller every year. Thanks for watching Car Flash. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more no-nonsense car content, and ring the bell so you never miss our latest videos. Got questions or want to compare the Sentra with a different model? Drop a comment below and let's talk cars. Catch you in the next one.